8th, 2025, and this is what I deem as new. If you haven't done so already, please follow me at Auntie Buffy and check with me Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at Auntie Buffy YouTube, where I go into more in depth about these topics that I deem as new. So everybody's talking about 47 pausing for 90 days, all federal grants, loans, SNAP, EBT. So yeah, for 3 months you want to starve people, essentially. Loan for 90 days. Everybody's talking about 47 pausing for 90 days, all federal grants, loans, SNAP, EBT. So yeah, for 3 months you want to starve people.
Y'all better start saving some money. All you people out there, all you TIs that got all this bread, you better start saving that bread, that Wonder Bread. Put some peanut butter on it.
Essentially, in the winter. Is that how you're going to get the price of eggs down? People ain't going to be at the shop, so then the price is going to go down. Is that, I'm just trying to figure out the logic.
You can't eat no Jordans, nigga.
The humanity in that. The thing that others aren't talking about, but I'm going to talk about because of my background with tax and accounting, is he also froze hiring for the Internal Revenue Service. But catch this, he put no time limit on that.
He froze
hiring for the Internal Revenue Service. Talk about because of my background with tax and accounting is he also froze hiring for the Internal Revenue Service. But catch this.
I don't work for the Internal Revenue, so. But he froze the hiring, huh?
He put no time limit on that. There's no 90 days on that. It's just until he decides. Why is that important, you say, Auntie Buffy? Because it's tax season. Tax season just started. And so every year, the month of January, the IRS gears up and hires lots of people to process the tax returns for everybody that they're going to file by the constitutional deadline of April 15th if you don't file a tax extension. Okay, Auntie, why should we be worried about that? Well, they're already saying that refunds won't be issued until March. And if ain't nobody down to the IRS working, good luck with them refunds getting processed by March. Mm-hmm. That's all I got to say. In my not so humble opinion,
it's
a way to not pay them earned income tax credit returns, those refunds, or delay payment on them.
Because I be getting these notifications. I don't know if it's spam. I'm getting this notification in my Gmail talking about Trump is giving out 1,400 stimulus checks. So I don't know if it's just propaganda, spam, or something.
Down to the IRS working, good luck with them refunds getting processed by March. That's all I got to say. In my not so humble opinion, it's a way to not pay them earned income tax credit returns, those refunds, or delay payment on them indefinitely. Because, you know, y'all hired a czar, a dictator. And as my social media friend Amanda Seal said, ain't nobody coming to save us.
Ooh, tied to the Christian.
Seal said, ain't nobody coming to save us.
The Christian in the back ain't here, man. Say it one more time, Miss Buffy.
My social media friend Amanda Seal said, ain't nobody coming to save us.
Jesus is coming.
Us. Don't look for the Democrats to do a damn thing, because, baby, this been going on for a week.
The Democrats. The Democrats, man. This is why we in this mess, because of the Democrats.
We ain't heard nothing. We ain't seen nothing. The little stunt perm of Reverend Sharpton walking through Costco, that's cute. That's cute. We appreciate that propaganda. But what the hell are our leaders going to do? Children are going to starve. 3 months with no access to food. Mm. For people that already have food insecurity issues.
Facts.
Yeah, but they Christians. They the Christian party. They for families first. This shocking all shit is getting on my goddamn nerves. And I know it's propaganda and these are executive orders and Congress this and Congress that, but he controls everything and everybody all of a sudden is some scary ass little bitch. All of a sudden, and these are executive orders and Congress this and Congress that, but he controls everything and everybody all of a sudden is some scary ass little bitch.
Tell him. Preach.
It's time for us to show up and show out, y'all.
And we ain't gonna show up. Everybody's selfish. We live in a selfish world. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, people are selfish right now. Wait till you see the Pandeezy. It's going to definitely be another Pandeezy. Let them cut them damn food stamps off. These gangs start going to go crazy. Let's go ahead and click another one.
Basically out of luck for the rest of the month.
Millions of dollars are being stolen from Ohioans, and the federal government just stopped doing anything about it. We thank you for joining us today. For NBC4 at 5, I'm Jared Smalley.
I'm Colleen Marshall. People who rely on SNAP benefits, that's the program that used to be known as food stamps, are being targeted. And taxpayers are the victims, too.
Dang.
Investigative reporter Isabel Cleary spoke to victims who are left helpless and hungry. Isabel?
Jared, Colleen, food stamp fraud has been around for a long time. What's different now is there's no longer help for people when it happens to them. Congress just stopped the program that reimburses people who have had their SNAP benefits stolen. And even if you don't rely on SNAP benefits, this impacts you because millions of government dollars are being stolen. These are people who need these benefits to live. Now, thousands are being targeted and having to find ways to survive without money they rely on for food.
Literally all I have to use. So when I went to the store the next day, it was all gone.
Caden Bickmeyer is 19. He went to the store to get some food for the day.
So this right here lets you know you cannot trust having a lot of money in your accounts, people. But you ain't got to listen to me. You can do what the hell you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But if I was you, I wouldn't be keeping all my eggs in one basket, if you know what I mean.
But the card was declined.
It kind of hurt my feelings badly because that's all I had for that week.
He checked his account and heard this message.
A food assistance purchase in the amount of $220.95 was posted on January 7th.
The purchase made at a store in Massachusetts when Caden was in Columbus all day.
It happened in September.
Christopher Schwartzbeck also had his this all
all them
day.
nines.
It happened in September.
All them nines. Somebody look it up. Somebody get the angel number definition for all them nines.
Christopher Schwartzbeck also had his SNAP money stolen.
I had plans to go get meats, all the good stuff,
Oh.
and I checked my card at 6 in the morning, and it was gone.
Hey, man, well, just be happy, man. You was great to go get some meat, man, a bunch of pork and processed meats and stuff. Now you ain't got to worry about colon cancer. You know what I'm saying? So maybe this is God telling you to get off the daily.
As soon as it hit the account, it was gone by somebody
The daily lunch meats.
in New York.
The same thing happened to Shadonna Collier.
I was embarrassed, for one, because I had a bunch of groceries up at the register, and, I was devastated.
Hours after their SNAP cards were funded for the month, their money was stolen.
They're being victimized because they have no food. There's very limited resources right now. So it's just really frustrating.
This is happening.
Hey, man, people about to end up getting a 6-pack in a matter of time. We headed for summer, too. The weather about to break in a minute. We already in Feb. You know what I'm saying? March, spring break, right? March 21st, right? People going to be getting ready for the summer looking cut.
Happening around America. 4 investigates found in Ohio last year, nearly 27,000 people reported their SNAP benefits stolen.
That's a lot.
Almost $14 million of taxpayer money gone. Almost 7,000 of those victims were in Franklin County. More than $3 million stolen.
When I went to Job and Family Services, they had a specific line.
The federal government did reimburse Collier and Schwartzbeck, whose benefits were stolen last year. But the 2025 American Relief Act does not include money to replace stolen SNAP benefits. Anyone impacted now, like Caden, won't get their money back.
That's crazy.
And I had nothing left once I was gone.
Ohio Job and Family Services says the SNAP cards are outdated and an easy target for skimming. That means the card information can be stolen with a device or a code criminals put on machines you use to pay. Changing the card to add a chip could prevent fraud, but that change...
There you go, y'all. All you Christians right here.
Changing the card to add a chip...
Y'all keep talking about the mark of the beast, the chip. You've been had the chip. The chips is in your card. Been in your card. The chips is in your dollar. You been had the chip. The mark, you was born in the mark of the beast. It ain't nothing coming. It been already here. You just was asleep. You was snoring. You was shopping. You was just doing a whole bunch of dumb shit. You wasn't tuning into gang stalking simulation with your lost ass.
Could prevent fraud, but that change will need to come from Congress.
These people are a group, a population of vulnerable people who are hungry. They don't have time to wait months and months for something to go to the legislative branch, to go through every branch of government. This is an immediate need.
I reached out to Congresswoman Joyce Beatty's office. She sent me a statement blaming House Republicans, saying in part, quote, Congress must permanently reinstate this provision.
Hold up. We got to get gang stalking numbers on the line right now. You know he loved Congress. You know what I'm saying? He believes in Congress, man. Stalking numbers and no more gang stalking. They love Congress, man. Even though they've been calling Congress for this gang stalking to stop, and the damn thing stopped. You know what I'm saying? You know, go ahead and call Congress, you know what I'm saying, for your EBT support.
In the Farm Bill and continue, quote, Congress must permanently reinstate this provision in the Farm Bill and continue supporting efforts to improve security for EBT cards so we can end SNAP skimming theft for good. I also reached out to Congressman Mike Carey. His team shared this is on their radar. There are a few ways to protect SNAP benefits, including locking and unlocking your card with every purchase. You can see how to do that on NBC4i.com.
I mean, you should be doing that.
You're evil.
Guess I did create this, like God created the devil.
God created the devil? Finally, he did something cool.
You are being watched. The government has a secret system, a machine that spies on you every hour of every day. I know because I built it. I designed the machine to detect acts of terror, but it sees everything. Violent crimes involving ordinary people, people like you. Crimes the government considered irrelevant. They wouldn't act, so I decided I would. But I needed a partner, someone with the skills to intervene. Hunted by the authorities, we work in secret. You'll never find us. But victim or perpetrator, if your number's up,